check, check, check. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check. Check, check, check. 1 1 2, 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Check.
All right, we go again. All right, we are back in the booth here, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the audio issues from the first period. We were here, and I was talking, but we were clearly having some technical difficulties, so I was talking to nobody. So we're going to try to have a little bit of a redo here. In case you missed it, Coquitlam came out to a commanding lead here. What a start for the Adanacs in their home opener here. But another period gives us an opportunity to tell you about another one of our sponsors, Levitt Machinery. At Levitt Machinery, we strive to provide our customers with comprehensive solution and full peace of mind. That's why we partner with operations to better understand their needs, challenges, and other important factors. This ensures that you're getting a tailored solution that checks all the boxes, not just a few of them. As a result, you'll notice an increase in productivity, safety, and overall equipment value. By partnering with Levitt, you'll have everything you need to keep your operation running smoothly. We'll work with you to provide the perfect solution for every aspect of your operation. Contact the team today, learn more about our services, or to schedule an in-depth on-site assessment. Thank you, Levitt Machinery. So we're back, and hopefully with some audio issues figured out with the Poco Saints currently trying to mount a comeback against the hometown Coquitlam Adanacs. They're up 4-2, and they're back to the offensive right away. It's too bad the audio wasn't working for the opening period, because I was talking a lot about Alex Tan, who had himself a 2-goal opening frame. Just looked absolutely dominant out there on the floor. But I can almost guarantee you he's going to continue to put on a show for the viewers watching, as well as the people live here in person. There's the first save of the period by Tristan Lomas. He had a strong showing in the opening 20 minutes. And here comes Coquitlam now trying to push pace into the corner. Double team, however, by Poco. And they'll send it now cross floor to the righties. Coming around a screen. Now swing pass over to the lefty. 7 to shoot. Swing pass back to the middle. There's a low shot by who else but Alex Tan. That one goes wide. He's going to stay and apply a little bit of pressure. Might have to stay and play some defense there. This is a tough outside shot. And handled rather easily by Tristan Lomas. Nice stretch pass over center, connecting with number 44 in gold. That's Nick Lunduk. Flip pass over center. He just holds the line before that one goes back over. But now just 10 seconds to work with here on this offensive set for Coquitlam. Coming around a screen. Swing pass there, but an interference call against Coquitlam. So the save by Liam Froze, unnecessary, but he made it anyways. You can see a little bit of extra pace here coming from the Saints. So I'm sure that's going to be a point of emphasis for them to try to get up the floor a little bit faster than they did in the opening frame. There's Tyler Learn with the bouncer right off the Adanacs logo of Lomas. Fresh 30, however, for the Saints. They grab the loose ball and look for more. Pass for a target that wasn't quite expecting that. That was Josh Yakney. Physicality continues to pick up. Here's Taggart. I think he was waiting for a screen there, but good defense there from Coquitlam, and it forces him to just dump it into the corner and head to the bench. High pressure from Withers. Nice hands there from Nate Miller to keep that one from going up and out of play, and he'll head to the bench. Here comes Coquitlam, fresh off the bench now. There's a shot and a shoulder save by Froze, sending that one to the corner, and now a fresh 30 for Coquitlam. Parker Kennedy getting his way through the middle. Froze had to be sharp there. Didn't have to make a save as that one went wide, but good positioning either way. Coquitlam going right back to work here. As you can see, a high-pace offense, and there's a big check along the glass. 3 players for Coquitlam applying a ton of pressure, but Poco comes away with a 3-on-1. Can they get the shot? If they do, but it looks like an illegal substitution. That one was called when it was in the stick of a Poco player. So I have to imagine that it's a Poco penalty, but yep, it is. Just waiting for someone to go and serve the penalty. Quickly they will. So 1 for 1 on the power play. Coquitlam is so far. They had an early tally that took about 20 seconds into the man advantage. And they're going to look to keep that trend going. As the scoreboard is just looking to get the penalty up on the clock, so things taking a break momentarily. There we have it, and here comes Coquitlam. 10 up top to Marcelo Manarino. Nice Italian-sounding name there. Sets the screen for Tan. Now swing pass, cross floor. Takes a big check on the back, no call. As looks like the referees might have missed that one there. Alex Tan got sent flying to the floor from behind. Didn't see it at all. He's going to have whiplash on that one for sure, but he looks to be all right. Not too worse for wear. He's got the ball now, and he sends it up top. Now over to the left. He's back up top to the point. Here's Tan with it. A little bit of room. Backhanded pass onto the crease. Lots of movement here coming for Coquitlam. And there's the shot finally. But it goes wide of the net. Past the right arm of Liam Froese. So a free clear here now for the Saints with 1:10 remaining in their illegal substitution penalty. We'll see if they are content with just killing time or if there's a goal to go to the goal. They do get a shot off. Low save. Closing the 5-hole there was Tristan Lomas. That one coming out of the stick of Jake Downey. He continues to apply pressure, but here comes Coquitlam now on a fast break. They get a shot off. What a save by Froese, sending that one into the corner. It's the rough stop picking up there in said corner. Nice fast break opportunity on the breakaway. That was Chase Hansen. So now under 30 seconds remaining in the Port Coquitlam penalty. Killing time behind the net. 6 seconds to shoot. Trying to get the one-handed shot off. That one's not going to... That. Can you tell us the first broadcast of the year? Working through a couple of hiccups as we go along here. But thank you very much for joining us on BC Sports TVs. We will continue as we did last season to provide you guys with free lacrosse to watch as much as possible. We're going to be taking care of a lot of the Coquitlam home games here, both Junior B Tier 1 and Junior A, as well as some Poco Junior A games and elsewhere across the league. So thank you so much for joining us here. Hopefully you guys continue to join us as the season picks up and progresses. It's going to be a big season of summer ball. I can already feel it. There's Tan getting the shot off. That one goes wide. Just 5 seconds remaining on the Poco penalty, and that'll do it as they get over center quickly. So 1 for 2 now Coquitlam is on the power play. Good defense there to cause the back over, and we'll see if Coquitlam can cause something here in transition off the turnover. And they can't. Griffin Withers collects the loose ball as it bounces just past center. He's got a target, and Tyler Learned, that one just too low to handle, ends up in the corner. And the loose ball cleaned up, and Poco's going to go right back to the box as that's Hudson Kennedy swinging for the fences, his stick that is. Not sure if that's going to be a slash or a hold or what that's going to be, but Coquitlam's going to go right back to the power play. Gives us an opportunity to tell you about another one of our sponsors. So let's talk about Epic Lacrosse, shall we? Their mission statement is Epic Lacrosse seeks to move the game of lacrosse forward using better technology, design, engineering, and manufacturing. We strive to grow our business with the same integrity and focus on technology that we use to develop products while inspiring our customers. Their vision statement is to become a market share leader in the sport of lacrosse by introducing performance-driven products that utilize forward-thinking designs, technology, and manufacturing techniques. Visit them online at epiclacrosse.com. So another power play here for Coquitlam. Their first set unsuccessful. Here comes Austin Taggart driving to the crease again, as he has all game so far. But the referee says he got a little overzealous that time, stepped in the crease, so there's a turnover, and here comes Coquitlam once again. Settling things down slowly. Here's Owen Eckert. Playing shooter here on this Unit 1 power play for Coquitlam. Alex Tan causing a screen, but they're going to call that a moving screen from Alex Tan. 4-2. Coquitlam still leads this one. No goals to show in this second period after a 6-goal opening frame. There's a shot and a save by Tristan Lomas. Poco doing a good job here to kill clock, as the penalty is now under a minute, 50 seconds to be exact. Tyler Learn now. Looking for a little bit of space in the corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Still has it momentarily. Now he loses it. And here comes Coquitlam with 37 seconds remaining in the power play. On the wrong side of the floor. That one goes wide and out of play. So here comes Poco once again, with about 20 seconds left to kill. Ball in the corner now. This is Govind Sagu. Doing a good job to spin away from some pressure and just keep killing clock here, as he ended up killing about 15 seconds worth of power play time there for Coquitlam. And we are back to 5-on-5. So now 1 for 3 Coquitlam is on the man advantage. And we're back to 5-on-5 action here. Here's a low shot and a save by Liam Froese. Wasn't sure where the ball was, but in came Spencer Remote. He cleaned up that loose ball before it trickled through the crease too dangerously. And here comes another offensive set for Poco. Shot from the crease. That was Austin Taggart looking for the quick stick, but a better save by Tristan Lomas. Had himself a strong first period, and picking up right where he left off here in the second as we approach the halfway point of this second period. There's another save by Lomas. Big rebound, and Poco collects the loose ball. Fresh 30. Poco has certainly looked better offensively than they did in the first, but this defense from Coquitlam is just mean and suffocating and so tough to break through. Referee waiting for someone to pick up the ball. Somebody does now. And here comes Coquitlam into the offensive zone. They're going to start off with the lefties in the corner. Swing pass now before it goes back to the lefties. 10 now into the corner. Swing pass low to high. Looking for a shot lane. That one just off the mark with 10 seconds remaining. There's an interference call going against Coquitlam. That was Darian Murray trying to set the tone here. But here comes Poco now quickly with a lane. They get the shot off and a kick save by Lomas. Even when Poco has found their cracks, they've been able to get through. There's Lomas shutting the door and looking calm in the process. Might have to do it again here as Tyler Learn has the ball, trying to go underneath of a defender. Pinned in the corner. And looks like we have a penalty being called here. And a Poco player still down. It looks like Poco is going to be the one heading to the box. Unsportsmanlike call going against the Saints. So let's tell you about another one of our sponsors here, Boza Properties, sponsoring this power play. We are a fully integrated real estate construction, development, and asset management company driven by progress and committed to helping communities move forward. Values-based since day one, we pride ourselves in building with quality and integrity every time. In doing so, we aim to create customers for life. You can visit them online at bosaproperties.com. So the captains come out to have a word with the officials, as thought we were going to see a Coquitlam penalty there, but it looks like it's just Poco going to sit for 2 or less for unsportsmanlike, I believe is what we saw. So another opportunity here on the man advantage. as they've been unable to cash in since the opening period, and we haven't seen a goal actually in this period yet either. 4-2 at the end of 20 minutes, and that's where the score remains. Looked like a well-run set there for Coquitlam until the ball was knocked loose. There's a nice save by Liam Froese, and now trying to get through some pressure is David Little. Has to just send this one all the way down the floor. Had to break free of a triple team to be able to get some hands free, and now here comes Coquitlam quickly pushing the other way. That's Owen Eckert. He'll head back into his position here in the lefty shooter spot, playing pass up top with the point man that's 13 in gold, Marcelo Manarino. Make sure to engage on the socials with us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at BC Sports TV. I'm at Ferratino. Make sure to get in my ears at me if you hear me mispronounce something, or if you want to just tell me how bad of a job I'm doing, make sure to hit me up in the Twitter DMs. But either way, we continue. Coquitlam looking for more on the power play, and that one goes through. How did that one find its way? Spencer Noel trying to grab the loose ball through the crease. And the first goal of the period goes to Coquitlam on the power play. Bit of an unorthodox power play goal, but they'll take it either way. See if Poco can grab this loose ball. They can't. Grabbed by Coquitlam, but not enough room to work with there as they run through the crease. Lucky break there as Poco just could not get a handle on that loose ball. Went through about 3 players for an Adanac. Came streaking off the bench. And Poco's going to look to get that one back. There's an early bouncer. That one goes up and out of play. But again, you can see that calm presence from Tristan Lomas, who's looked so strong in this game so far. And now it's just 7:20 remaining in the second period. There's Alex Tan with a heavy shot. Tried to go low on Froese. Shut the door that time. He's got a man up front if he can connect with him. Just out of the reach of number 2 in black. That was Spencer Noel. Had hopes of making amends for that last goal going off of his stick and into his own net. Good job there, however, to at least stretch the floor, but the pass just out of his reach. Now 7 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Poco sends a cross floor. There's a heavy shot low. That one got blocked before it got through. Show a shot clock violation against the Saints. And here comes Coquitlam easily over center with lots of time to still work with. 20 seconds on that shot clock. Tan sets the screen for Manarino before he sends a cross floor to the lefties. Here's Murray. Try to send it back over to the righties. That one just out of the reach of the intended target, so Froese cleans that one up. Sends it into the stick of Connor Mora, who's waiting at center to initiate some transition. Now here's Tyler Learn. Waiting for reinforcements. He now drives through the middle before backpedaling out of danger. Moog sends it to a lefty. That one might have hit post there, as Poco came just inches away from getting one back, trying to cut into this 3-goal deficit. But again, this back end of the Coquitlam Adanacs here looks so good so far, but Poco gets one back. Tyler Learn, Johnny on the spot. Left hand of Tristan Lomas. And the rebound floated right to the middle of the floor where Tyler Learn was waiting patiently to clean that one up and sent it into the net. Poco's third goal of the game, and they win the ensuing faceoff. Poco does have the shot advantage now, the one shot advantage, 28-27. They trailed by about 10 shots earlier in the first period at one point, but they look for another one there. Nice save there by Tristan Lomas. And Poco grabs the loose ball, looking for a little bit more. Under 5 to play now in the second period. Cross floor feed. Lomas had to go low to stop that one, and another loose ball for the Saints. Fresh 30. Good stick there by a Coquitlam defender, and here he goes in alone on a breakaway. In alone on Froze with the kick save, and no rebound. That was Jaden Toomer going in all alone. Nice stick to deflect a pass from the defensive end. They go the other way quickly, but Liam Froze shuts the door, and here comes Poco once again. A lot of momentum on their side right now. See if Coquitlam can weather the storm. Nice move to get underneath, and another save by Lomas. Comes Coquitlam now, pushing pace the other way. He's got a man in front. They do connect with him. Big check on the back, and they score! As the physicality picking that one home before taking some contact on the back. Lots of contact there with Liam Froze, but certainly unintentional as he took a heavy check from behind. But Manarino's going to sit for, not sure if this is going to be a 2 or a 5 here, as he did throw a punch of his own, the only one. So the rare event of scoring a goal and then immediately after having to go and sit in the box, but frustration a little bit justified there as he took, as I mentioned, a heavy hit from behind. So he's just going to sit for 2. And Poco's going to get their second power play of the game now. 0 for 1 on their attempt earlier in the first period. But the lead is now back to 3 for Coquitlam off of the latest goal from Marcelo Manarino. There's the back over call against Poco. So free clear here now for Coquitlam, and they'll start things off in the corner with 3:43 remaining in the second frame. That bouncer eluded the intended target of Owen Eckert. Bounced away from his stick, so trying to decide right now if he's staying on the floor or if he's going back to the bench. He's going to stay and play some PK duty. There's a pass on the crease, and they score. Austin Taggart gets one on the power. Now on the power play. Just a little bit slow to get things set up, the Coquitlam PK was. And the Saints take advantage. Not too long after Coquitlam regained the 3-goal lead, Poco gets one back pretty quickly, and the deficit is once again just 2. Here comes Coquitlam now, off the face-off. Nice move to get underneath, now backpedaling away, trying to come over top, swing pass now over to the righties. Here's Tan in the corner. Working the 2-man game, heavy check from over top, no call. Nice backhanded pass to an open man, and Liam Froze handles that one relatively easily. Stretch pass, they can get one on target, just out of the reach of Josh Yakney. And here comes Coquitlam once again. Quick pace there from the defender, and now back into the corner. Under 3 to play in the second period. They're going to send things now to the lefties first before finding Alex Tan. Uses the screen with Manarino, looking for more. Off the glove of Froze. Nice save there. There's the quick stick from Alex Tan, and sliding to his right was Liam Froze. Here's Sagu over center for Poco. Taking the one-on-one drive, try to go 5-hole on Lomas, shutting the door. Breakaway opportunity now if they hurry for Coquitlam. Going to the crease, and they'll say no goal. I don't know about that one. That looked like a good goal to me, but the referee on the crease says no way. So Poco gets away from that one unscathed. And they'll look to cut the deficit to just 1. 8 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. They find a man through the middle but can't connect with him. There's a low screen shot. Didn't make it through. And the shot clock violation goes against Poco. So now here comes Coquitlam. Opportunity to take that to the cage if they wanted it. They do now. Manarino looking for more. That one blocked before it got through. Here's Tan up top. As Coquitlam goes righty strong on this set. Went lefty strong for much of the first period, but switching up their set a little bit here. There's a low subber coming from the stick of Cole Vaness. But another opportunity here for Coquitlam. Nice move to try to go underneath, but defended well. That was Jackson Smith for the Saints. Individual effort here, trying to get through, and they score. What an individual effort by Parker Kennedy. That was Marcus Damsgaard, the defender, getting beat there on the spin move. But Parker Kennedy, with under a minute now to play, 48 seconds to be exact, reclaims that 3-goal lead, 7-4 in favor of the Adanacs. They're looking for more here as they win the ensuing face-off, trying to find some space. They do. Nice hands there to get a handle. Now the final 30 seconds remaining. There's about a 16-second difference between the shot clock and game clock, roughly. Shout out to me, big math guy. Here's Tan looking for a shot lane. He does get one off. That one doesn't go through, though. And now 13.7 seconds remaining. But Poco's going to call their timeout, try to drop one final play. So they took about a second off the clock. We'll see if they put it back up or not, but gives us an opportunity now to check out what Poco can draw up in one of these somewhat dire circumstances. Trying to get back within 2. Heading into the third and final frame here. See how quickly they look to get to their set. Or if they're going to hang on to it for a few seconds and get things rolling afterwards. But a pretty good showing so far for both of these teams. Poco just hasn't gone away. You love the resiliency from this young group. And Coquitlam, I mean, let's be honest, this is a team with championship aspirations. After they made such a deep run trying to grab hold of that Founders Cup last season, this is a team that wants more success. And for as good as their offense has looked this season, or not this season, this game rather, their defense and their goaltending, I think, has been the strong point so far. We'll see if they can get one more stop. So here comes Poco now, but it's getting picked off before they could get anything real going, and that's going to do it here for the second period in this home opener for the Coquitlam Saints. Some jawing back and forth before we close things out, but you can expect plenty more of that heading into the third period as Coquitlam tries to hang on to this 3-goal lead with 20 minutes remaining. Don't go too far. Grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a beverage. We'll be back shortly for period number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the Palace on Poirier. And before we get underway here, it gives me an opportunity to tell you about another one of our sponsors on the broadcast this evening. Associated Labels and Packaging is a dynamic, family-owned company located in Vancouver, BC. We create premium quality packaging on site that aligns with the diverse needs of our ever-widening circle of global customers. With 40 years of experience, we are well-versed in many industries: food, beverage, sports, beauty and personal care, and agricultural and produce, just to name a few. We pride ourselves on delivering perfect packaging solutions no matter the ask, and are always up for a challenge. We are committed to sustainable innovation, which led to being the first to combine recyclable or 100% compostable food-safe lidding film with a 100% compostable tray. We also source our films, adhesives, and substrates. That was a mouthful, but thank you to Associated Labels and Packaging. We are back now for third period action, the final period here in the home opener for the Coquitlam Adanacs. They currently lead the Poco Saints, their rivals from down the road, 7-4. It's been a strong showing for both of these teams, really. I was saying just before we headed into the intermission, this Poco team just won't go away. They're pesky, man, but Coquitlam has looked so dominant out the back end. Their defense looks mean and suffocating. Their goaltending, led, of course, by Tristan Lomas, has looked stellar. And not to mention, we have Alex Tan, who, as I mentioned before as well, had a 2-goal first period. Was held goalless in the second, but he's certainly going to look for more. And even when he's not putting the ball in the back of the net, he's looking pretty dynamic out there on the offensive side of things. So we'll see what Coquitlam can draw up here to try to hang on to and stretch this lead. Fresh off the bench here now. There's a pass deflected before it got through to the crease. 8 seconds to work with here now for Coquitlam. There's Manarino working around a screen with the low shot. That was heavy. He had a couple of goals there in that second frame, including that one on the breakaway where he scored before crashing into the crease of Liam Froese. Ended up sitting for less than 2 minutes afterwards as he took a roughing call, but got his team back on the scoreboard. There's a nice backhanded pass by Alex Tan. There's Parker Kennedy. Cross feed. Out of the reach of the intended target. That was Nathan Ma. So he'll head back to the bench now as Poco crosses center. Big hit here at center. Tyler Learn. Could have been a lot worse there, but Chase Budnick streaking off the bench and got Tyler Learn before he saw him coming. There's a save there by Lomas, stretching himself across the crossbar before that one could bounce too close to danger. So another opportunity now for Poco off the reset. Good defense there by Coquitlam to negate the shot attempt. And Lomas hangs onto that one. Long stretch pass up to center. There's Chase Hansen. He'll join the play now, finds a man on the crease. Nice passing play. And Alex Tan almost got his hat trick there with the dip and dunk, but put that one over the crossbar. What a goal that one would have been. And there, once again, is that suffocating defense for the Adanacs. If they can just get a hand on this loose ball, rolls through the crease of Lomas, who settles things down. And Coquitlam gets the ball over just before that 8-second count. There's a shot through a screen. Froese handles that one, and a Coquitlam player ran through the crease, so now a turnover there in favor of Poco, quickly over center. Lots of time to work with here. That was Connor Mora pushing pace. Handing it off to an offensive teammate before heading to the bench himself. There's a heavy shot from the outside and finding 5-hole there on Lomas. That was Nathan Rosborski. Let's take a look at that. And just 2, as this has sort of been that area that Poco hasn't been able to break free of so far in this game. They can get back within 2, but there's always a quick answer from the home team here. So we'll see if that script stays the same for Coquitlam or if the Poco Saints here can change a little bit of history. 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Coquitlam looking for a chance to break through. Manarino, tough bouncer, gets a handle on that one. Fakes the shot, now drives himself, takes a bouncer himself. Froze did a good job there to keep that one out of danger. Got his left toe out on that one, and here comes Poco now once again. The stick of Tag Moog, he's got one in this game. Going to head to the middle of the offensive zone there. Having to go low that time was Lomas to shut the door. Big rebound, but away from danger. Good pace here over center. Will he go to the net? He gets a twister off. That one went wide. That was Nick Tureen getting the shot off. Tough angle. But it looks like that one did make its way on target, and Coquitlam got a fresh 30. Now 20 seconds to work with on this shot clock. Kennedy drives through. Here's Ma. Sends it back over to the lefties now. 8 seconds to work with on this shot clock. Getting the shot off that time and swallowing that one with no rebound was Liam Froze. That was Darian Murray getting the outside shot off. Poco with a little bit of trouble. Had to send kind of a desperation pass to get it over center in time. Can they hang on to this one? They do. Good job there by Mora to send it into the corner. Now 13 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Poco looking for more. There's another low shot, low to high. Right into the chest of Lomas. There's again another strong start to this period for both goaltenders, really. Tristan Lomas looking calm in his crease. And Liam Froze has yet to give one up in this frame. He's got to face another heavy shot there by Alex Tan. Still looking for his 3rd goal of the game. Tan grabs the loose ball. Good job to get another opportunity here now for Coquitlam. They'll send it over to the lefties into the corner. Here's Kennedy. Now into the corner. Here's Manarino looking for a man in the middle. Tried to connect with Darian Murray. That one just off target. And with just a couple seconds to go here on the shot clock, that one ends up in the Poco bench. So a turnover there in favor of the Saints. Now here's Austin Taggart. He, of course, had that quick stick power play goal on the crease earlier in the second frame. He's going to look for more to lead his team, but here comes Coquitlam quickly pushing pace. They decide to slow things down. That's Owen Eckert. Sends it over to Nathan Ma. There's a double team as Coquitlam's got to get one more guy on the floor. They do now. 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Manarino with a lot of room. And there's a heavy shot. That one bounced off the end boards, then off the back of Liam Froze. Had to be sharp there to negate that one from danger. Oh, what a move there by a Coquitlam defender to get away from some Poco pressure. And here comes Coquitlam once again. Some pretty passing here, going side to side here from Coquitlam as they continue to try to work and get back to that 3-goal lead. Nice low shot diving through off the heavy defense from the Saints. But that went off target, and there's a shot clock violation going against Coquitlam. Shots currently 42-38 in favor of Coquitlam. Here comes Poco. Tyler Learn Tried to find his second of the game, but just could not get a handle on that pass. But the Saints clean up that loose ball. 11 seconds to work with now on the shot clock. Here's Learn going underneath, looking for a lane. Sharp angle shot, handled well by Lomas going low. He's got a man up front at center, and he does connect with him. Nothing going on that. Fast break opportunity for Coquitlam. So here's Austin Taggart for the Saints now, slowly into the offensive zone, backpedaling his way down. He leaves for a teammate in Josh Yakney. Finds a little bit of room, looking for a screenshot, a bouncer. Try to go 5-hole that time on Lomas, who's been low for many of these shot attempts. Penalty opportunity there, and what a shot and a goal from Parker Kennedy. Load that one up on the highlight reel. Reaches around and puts that one past Liam Froese. What a goal, Parker Kennedy. He's had a few in this game already, but we have an early candidate for goal of the year for sure. And there's that 3-goal lead once again for the Coquitlam Adanacs. Again, Poco just unable to break free of that 2-goal deficit. They found themselves at 3-2 pretty consistently, but anytime they get one back, Coquitlam is usually the next one to answer. Got to get over that hurdle if you're going to try to come back in this game, and that's not a great way to start with the interference call there against Poco. So now we're about halfway through this third period. The physicality continuing to pick up in this one. There's Poco trying to assert themselves defensively. But so far, it's Coquitlam breaking through and asserting themselves offensively. See if Coquitlam, or rather Poco, can stop that one. They do stop it from going back over. Poco now into the offensive zone with just 11 seconds to work with here on this set. There's Rizborski, sorry. Can they get a shot up in time? No, they can't. And Coquitlam's got to be pretty content with this style of play here, just trying to keep Poco to the outside and limit their opportunities, killing as much clock as possible. There haven't been a lot of whistles in this period, which certainly benefits the Adanacs. So we're already under 10 to play here in the final frame. Coquitlam still up by 3 here. Here's Murray with the shot through a screen. And Darian Murray comes over top. Coquitlam going lefty strong on that set, as they did for much of the first. But Darian Murray just comes over top, shoots through a little bit of a screen, and fools Liam Froese. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest lead of the game so far for Coquitlam. On their 45th shot of the game, there's a turnover at center, and here comes Poco, 1-on-4. So smart opportunity there for Marcus Damsgaard to pull out and head off to the bench. Get some offensive reinforcements onto the floor. Trying to break free, getting that shot off was Josh Yakney. But Tristan Lomas puts that one into the corner, and Poco's got another offensive set here. Pass onto the crease. Taggart looking for more from that same crease position. That one goes over the net from in tight. Sharp angle shot there again from Poco. That was Tag Moog. Loose ball, nobody knows where it is except for Josh Yakney, but shot clock about to wind down, so he just sends it into the corner. And another successful defensive set here for Coquitlam. Again, just keeping Poco to the outside, relatively speaking. And not taking any dumb penalties here to really stop the play at all. So we've only had a small handful of whistles in this third period. Most of them coming from shot clock violations, as there's another one right there. That one coming against Coquitlam. No shot on that set to show for it, but here comes Poco now, again, trying to mount their comeback. Still down by 4. There's a heavy shot from the outside, again, trying to go low on Lomas, but handles that one easily with no rebound to show for it. Lomas plays a little bit of pass there with Liam Froese, who looks for a target up at center, finds one, but there's the pressure from Coquitlam. Chase Budnick stepping up at center to stop the fast break opportunity there for Poco, and now here comes Coquitlam. Under 7 to play now in the third. You can see some frustration coming from the play of Poco a little bit. A couple extra hacks and whacks coming after some whistles. But Coquitlam content with just taking some of those shots and letting the frustration boil over here for Poco, as they've still been unable to solve Lomas. But they'll try again here. Here's Yakney getting through a couple of defenders, getting a shot off, tried to go 5-hole on Lomas. Sends that one into the corner. Fresh 30 now for Poco. Cross floor feed. There's Yakney with another shot. That one deflected. And a penalty coming up, it looks like, here to Coquitlam. Still grab the loose ball. And that'll stop play here. It looks like we're going to get a slash coming against Coquitlam. So Poco scored on their last power play. That, of course, that Austin Taggart tally. The quick stick on the crease. But that one coming from a bit of an unsettled play there before Coquitlam could really get set on the penalty kill. So I'm sure we'll see a little bit more structure from their short man unit. But that being said, I'm sure we're going to see a little bit more urgency here from the Poco power play. Nolan Ross playing point here for Poco. Waits for a screen. He'll slide down to the shooter position. There's a block from a Coquitlam defender. That shot coming out of the stick of Josh Yakney. And Lomas sends a floater up to a man, getting a shot off, a little bit of a twister from another tough angle. Cutting across onto his wrong side of the floor. That time was Nate Miller getting a short-handed bid on net. Now, just under 5.5 to play here in the third period. Turnover there and a free break here for Coquitlam. Chase Hansen all alone, tons of room, gets a shot up, but a save by Liam Froese. That might have been the dagger. Just a sloppy turnover from Poco. Almost another one here, and another opportunity to get a shot off, and a stretching save again by Froese. Just not a great look for the Poco power play there, as Chase Hansen initially has a breakaway from his own side of center and then causes a turnover and gets another opportunity. Sharp play there by Liam Froese to stop Chase Hansen twice. Amidst all that action, we have a Poco penalty for an illegal substitution. So with just under a minute, 54 seconds exactly remaining in the Coquitlam penalty, Poco is now going to sit for at least 2 minutes. So we're under 5 now to play in the third period. Coquitlam up 9-5. If you're just joining us by chance, welcome into BC Sports TV. We're going to be here all summer long, bringing you free lacrosse across all of our channels, so make sure you stay tuned to the Twitters and the Instagrams, all the social medias. Liam Froese steps out to set a pick from behind the net, but there's just more passing that can't connect coming from the Poco Saints. Speaking of, there's one from Malomis out of the reach of Manarino. Good job there by Tag Moog to get a handle on that one. Otherwise, that one would have been a wasted breakout as well. And now the Coquitlam defender comes out of the box. So Poco down a man here with the ball on offense. 7 seconds to work with. There's a low subber. Handled, including the rebound by Tristan Lomas. And we'll see what Coquitlam draws up here. There's the back over call, though. Just about a foot over center. Some of these guys got to get used to these rules, as there's, I think, only just the first one of those kind of back over calls that we've seen all game. Most of these guys have done a pretty good job of adapting to some of these rule changes. There's a tough screen on the back. But again, good job there by Coquitlam not to retaliate and just take the turnover. Manarino now slowly into the offensive zone, just playing pass back and forth with Darian Murray as they get their power play set, but just a couple seconds remaining in this power play, and that'll do it. We're back to even strength here. As Spencer Remote gets back onto the floor, kind of hovering around center. They can hit him for a breakaway if they hurry. They decide against it, though, as just took a little bit too long to get a handle on that ball. Here's Austin Taggart now, deflecting the ball away from danger. Under 3 to play now in the third period. Here's Diakny now. Breaks free of a double team, trying to go 5-hole on Lomas, sliding to negate that opportunity. Looking for a target, can't find one yet. There's a floater. As that one goes all the way down the floor into the Poco end, and now into the stick of Liam Froese. And with 2:13 remaining, the Poco Saints are going to call a timeout here. Still down by 4. With not a lot of time left. See what their game plan here is. But they got to go to cage here pretty quickly if they have any opportunity to try to come back in this game still. If they have any hope still alive, they need to get a quick one. Heading now over to the Coquitlam side of things. We've mentioned it so many times in this broadcast. Their defense has just looked so heavy, so suffocating, and just not giving up too many chances from the inside. So certainly going to be a tough task here for Poco to try to break free and try to get through, to try to get something on Tristan Lomas. That's the other thing as well. If you can find a way to get through this defense, Tristan Lomas has looked very strong in this game as the last line of defense, allowing just 5 goals so far through this game. Coquitlam's going to look to try to keep it that way, as that would be certainly a strong showing to start off this Coquitlam season. Poco working things around on the outside as Coquitlam looks like they're playing a little bit of a zone with Austin Taggart hanging around and hovering around in the middle. But a turnover as that one goes out of play. And Liam Froese heads back into the net. So now under 2 to play, about a minute and a half remaining in this period. See what kind of pressure Poco applies here. But it looks like Coquitlam pretty content with keeping things to the outside, relatively speaking. 9 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. There's a deflected shot from the outside. That one coming from Alex Tan. Had such a strong start to this game. Getting 2 quick goals to get the offense rolling here for Coquitlam. Here comes Poco now off the turnover. Here's Yakni. He's got a little bit of room, maybe a little more room than he was expecting. Takes the shot over top of a defender, but handled easily by Lomas. Now here's an empty net for Coquitlam. They do go for it with a diving froze, but Cole Vaness finds the back of the just inches away from getting a stick on that one in desperation, diving across the crease. But just too little, too late. That'll certainly do it here in this game. With 47 seconds remaining, the ensuing faceoff goes the way of Coquitlam. Faceoff battle has been pretty even back and forth in this game all night. There's a heavy collision from behind the net. It was Tyler Learn throwing the body around. Poco does collect the loose ball, trying to break free of some pressure. There's a heavy hit at center. That was Jackson Smith taking the worst of that one and losing the ball in the process. Now under 20 to play, as Coquitlam just hanging out around the outside, letting the clock wind down, and Poco just hanging around in the middle. Tyler Learn shaking his gloves towards a member of the Coquitlam offense. Not sure if that's someone he knows or if he's really looking to throw down here, but just too little, too late for the Poco Saints as Coquitlam takes their home opener by a final score of 10-5, throwing 51 shots on the board against Poco's 47. So a successful night here for Coquitlam in the Palace as they close out their home opener. That's going to do it for all of us here at BC Sports TV. For cameraman extraordinaire George Parra, I've been Tino Farah, and we will see you next time.